The United Nations and the European Union, in collaboration with the Rule of Law and Anti-Corruption, has called for the establishment of special courts for the prosecution of sexual and gender-based violence across Nigeria. This call was made at the 7th meeting of the Sexual Assault Referral Centers Network in Nigeria, organized to commemorate the start of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence in the country. Moyo Thomas has details.
Justice for survivors remains the weakest link in a bid to end all forms of violence against women and girls. It has been identified as a key ingredient in stopping gender-based violence. This has brought up calls for special courts for SGBV cases. Statistics from the National Situation Room and dashboard of the Spotlight Initiative, set up about a year ago, shows that out of 5,204 reported cases, 3,125 of the survivors wanted justice, but only 33 perpetrators have so far been convicted, representing 0.51%. Almost 1,000 of the cases are pending in courts.
The European Union is strongly engaged in Europe and around the globe to help stop gender-based violence. Significant resources are mobilized across the world to technical and financial support to frontline defenders.
Our prayer for special courts that will attend to these cases would be the best answer to the problems we are sitting on, because we are sitting on a time bomb. We are destroying future mothers, future leaders. That is not healthy for our dear country.
This year's conference, and indeed the other activities that are being supported by ROLAC, will be focusing on the campaign to amplify the call for fast-tracking the judicial process for SGBV cases.
The Federal Ministry of Justice is seriously committed to the fight against sexual, gender-based violence in Nigeria. The series of events emanating from the pandemic further heightened the need for a specialized sexual, gender-based violence courts in Nigeria.
At an earlier press conference, the UN Under-Secretary General says the anti-violence campaign will put women and girls at the center of development.
Starting today and over the next 16 days, as my colleague already said, across the world, we shall rise up the voice, or we shall raise it in such a way for women and girls, and try to ensure that their voices and stories are heard and that actions are taken.
Although the COVID-19 pandemic simply served to amplify what were pre-existing gender-based violence and inequalities, it has also become a wake-up call for more concerted and deliberate actions to tackle the problem at its roots. And whilst this problem remains pervasive, it is not inevitable.
It is not impossible to end gender violence in Nigeria and across the world in general, once perpetrators are made to pay for their criminal acts. Moyo Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.